So my job, guide you to learn the skills and content of 5th grade. There's 4 verbs I like to make sure you understand. What colors am I writing in?
Green.
Okay, what colors am I writing in?
Green.
Green. I'm going to guide you, I'm going to teach you, I'm going to support you, and I'm going to listen to you in case you have questions or need assistance, okay? So repeat after me. The teacher's job is to guide you. Let's try that again. The teacher's job is to guide me to learn the skills and content of 5th grade. Well done. All right. Now you have a job. All right. I don't know how often you think about this or how often your teachers remind you of it, but they certainly have made it clear that you have a job. Your job is to listen and participate to learn the skills and content of 5th grade. And then we have some verbs down here, okay? If you do your job, boys and girls, in any grade level, in any job, you're listening, you're participating, you're trying, you're asking questions, you're trying again. You don't just try once, you try again. You give your best effort, and, what's that last one say?
Try.
Try. Never stop trying. You always got to be trying. All right, repeat after me. My job.
My
job is to listen and participate.
My job is to listen and participate.
To learn the skills and content
To learn the skills and content
of 5th grade.
of 5th grade.
And here's our job today. So we have an objective. Now, the skills and content are actually listed in the California standards. So for 5th grade, and they're organized in groups of 1 and groups of 2, and under each group, there's subgroups, such as Group 1, Standard 4. All right, Group 2, Standard 1. So we're going to focus on these 2 things today. Vocabulary development to analyze the meaning of complex words. And in that, thank you for wanting to repeat, but we're not going to do that yet. In that are 2 words, analyze and complex. So to analyze is to look, is to figure out, is to think. And I'm analyzing the classroom, and I figured out that this class is ready. I've analyzed the situation. Thank you very much. Complex means very involved. Lots of things create a structure. There's many parts or components. So as I look around, because all of you are different young people, you're very complex. There's lots of things to figure out. How do I keep Jorge or George? Jorge involved, because he's very different than aloud. So I have to do things and make sure everybody's working together because this is a complex room, lots of different individuals, and I have to make sure you do your best work. We're also going to work to understand how text features, the features of your reading, how they help make information accessible and usable. Okay, accessible meaning I get it, usable meaning I can use it. I'm going to be able to figure this out. Repeat after me. Today we will read.
Today we will read.
To develop our vocabulary.
To develop our vocabulary.
And understand text features.
And understand text features.
Window partner. Would you read the lesson objective to your partner? And then door partner, after you're read to, I want you to read to your partner the lesson objective. All right? Windows, go. Doors. Alright, so let us begin. Would you open your reading to volcanoes? I don't remember the page. What's the page? 84, good memory. Now, you started segment 1 yesterday. We're going to reread segment 1 today. We're going to make sure we understand this vocabulary. You're ready in 3. You're on page 84 and 2. Every once in a while, teachers, when you're, don't worry about it. Every once in a while, teachers, when you are managing lots of materials, you might want to say, everybody show me hands free. Because you don't need a pencil right now. I see a couple of you grabbing pencils. You don't need pencils. All right, hands back. So what's going to happen right now is I'm going to do the reading first. All right? And then I might invite some of you to do some reading as well. Now, to make sure that you are following along, I am going to come to a point while reading, and you're just going to fill in the blank, okay, as I read. So let me get my book. Okay. So we're focusing on vocabulary. Now, one way to figure out if the vocabulary that you're reading, one way to figure out, oh, you know what, I don't get it, is you're monitoring all the time. You've heard the word monitor before?
Yeah.
Paying attention to what you're reading. And when you monitor something that you know, yeah, you keep going because you understand it. You monitor something that you don't know, a little alarming is going in your head. And stop. I've monitored, I don't know. And stop. And you need to clarify. Do you remember clarify?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we have. Let's see what happens here. I'm going to monitor for you first, and then I'll ask you to help me. Finger on throughout, please. Finger on throughout. Okay, I'm reading first. If I pause, you're going to fill in the blank with the word. Throughout history, people have told stories about volcanoes. The early Romans believed in Vulcan, their god of
Fire.
They thought that Vulcan worked at a hot forge. Monitor, hold on. Monitor, forge. Should I and stop myself, or should I continue? What do you think? I should stop. I think you're right. Okay. A hot forge is a place where they're making metal, making things with hot fire. Okay. So that's his area he's working in. They thought that Vulcan worked in a hot forge. Striking sparks as he made swords and armor for the gods. There's a confirmation of our definition. That's the place where he's striking and making swords and armor for the other gods, and the sparks are flying in this forge. It is from the Roman god Vulcan that we get the word
Volcano.
Okay, the early Hawaiians told legends of the wanderings of Pele, their goddess of fire. Pele was chased from her home by her sister Namaka, goddess of the sea. Pele moved constantly from one Hawaiian island to
Another.
Finally, Pele settled in a mountain called Kilauea on the big island of Hawaii. Even though the islanders tried to please Pele, she burst forth every few years. Kilauea is still an active
Volcano.
So you can fly to Hawaii today, be there by dinner time, or actually the time changes, so you'll be there at lunch, and you can fly to the big island of Hawaii and see Kilauea still oozing the lava. Okay, it's still there. And who is the god that they say burst forth in Kilauea? Okay, that's right. Thank you for your hand. All right. Let's keep reading together. In early times, no one knew how volcanoes formed or why they spouted fire. In early times, scientists began to study volcanoes. In modern times, scientists began to study volcanoes. They still know they still don't know all the answers, but they know they know much about how a volcano works. Our planet is made up of many layers of rock. The top layers of solid rock are called the
Crust.
Deep beneath the
Crust.
it is so hot that some rock melts. The melted rock or
Molten.
rock is called
Magma.
Okay, look at me please. So what you need to understand, two vocabulary words are on our focus wall. Okay? We got magma and we have lava. Would everybody make an M with their hands? Yeah. Okay, now, the thing about M is that it is molten or molten because it's melted. Magma because it's underground. Okay? Now, the molten magma, the melted rock, is here. Okay, that's why we have our fingers in our M. And then when it comes out, perhaps because of an eruption or because of a vent opening, it becomes lava. Okay, so hands up. Lava. Okay, so lava is out, magma is in. Okay? Repeat after me. Magma in.
Magma in.
Lava out.
Lava out.
Magma in.
Magma in.
Lava out.
Lava out.
Question. Tell your partner what molten means. I think molten means. Go ahead, tell your partner. And then partner switch. You can say the same thing or you can give your definition. Got it. Thanks. Back in 3, 2, 1. I saw and heard people talk with their partners, debate with their partners. I think some people are a little confused. Who's 14? You're 14? What's molten? What did I say? Magma or molten? I've already forgotten. What's molten? Give me the whole sentence. Molten. I think molten is.
I think molten is above got magma.
That's got magma. Not quite. Not quite. You're combining the two, you're connecting the two words, which is a good idea. But we need more clarity. What is molten? 6? Who's 6? Hi, 6. Oh, on this? Okay.
What does molten?
Yeah, I think molten.
I think molten means like melted rock.
Okay. Thumbs up if you agree. All right, there we go. Okay, so back to 14, Erica. If he says molten is melted rock, what do you think it is? I think molten is.
I think molten
He said melted rock, and everybody gave him a thumbs up. What do you think? It's melted what? Give me the whole sentence. Yeah, almost melted. There you go. It's a tongue twister. It's hard to say all in a row. Ready? Repeat after me. Molten means
Molten means
melted rock.
melted rock.
There is molten magma.
There is molten magma.
And there's molten lava.
And there is molten lava.
Okay. We're going to keep working on that. All right. Now, show me the signal for magma. Excellent. Show me the signal for lava. Lava. Molten. We have one for molten. Magma. There's magma. Where's lava? Okay, let's keep going. All right. I'm on the last paragraph. What's the first word of that last paragraph?
Volcano.
Volcanoes. There's two people playing with pieces of paper. You need to stop. Volcanoes are formed by cracks or holes that poke through the Earth's crust. Magma pushes its way up through the cracks. This is called a volcanic
Eruption.
So repeat after me. An eruption
Eruption.
is when magma pushes its way up
When magma pushes its way up
through the cracks.
through the cracks.
I'm going to continue reading. When magma pours forth on the surface, it is called lava. In the above photograph of an eruption, you can see great fountains of boiling lava forming fiery rivers and lakes. As lava cools, it hardens to form rock. All right? Hold on.